Hallelujah, inshallah, shalom. Well, his people and others. I'm at my secret hideout. You guys will never find out where that is. Taking some time out from my busy schedule. Because the boss said, well, I should do a report. So I figure I'm going to, okay? All right then. Quickly. His and others. Now. Nice. The first people of God were Muslims. Ibrahim, Isaac, Jacob. And they begot the Jews. That is the Israelites. Well, we call them the Jews, but the whole Israelite clan. And from which we have the Messiah of the called out ones, the church, the gospel, etc., etc. Now, speaking from the throne of the last Anglican, since of course we know that the eternal confederation, the eternal commonwealth is to be transferred to Egypt, Syria, and Israel, right? Of course, in which time the old kingdom would become the kingdom of the dark lords of the Druids, right? Modernly speaking, according to the time of the phantoms, right? While it is yet still the dominion of Canada before it becomes the new republic of the Orient and Soviets. And so that you don't get too worried, it's the Nubian Republic of the Orient and Soviets, because we all came from the dirt, from the earth. Y'all do dirt. We all know this. So depending on where you are, the color of the dirt is a different shade of Nubian color. Sometimes brown, sometimes darker. And if you're from Rihanna's place, well, Marine Matters made that. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Discourse. We talked about the Muslims, the first people of God, and we spoke about the Jews, the Muslims, their children. I mean, the Israelites, their children, because the Jews came from the Muslims, their fathers. So we talked about the Muslims, we spoke about the Jews, and we spoke about the Christians. And then, of course, there's the others who the Master speak about. And he says, you know, whenever did I see you, or did I whatever? And he said, and as often as you do it to one of the least, you did it unto me. Yeah. Everything is free. Teteleste. I've checked it a couple of times, and yeah, it's kind of like a download. You know, back in the days, if you're a little bit older and you started off with dial-up, yeah, and it takes a while for the file to get unraveled. Teteleste, everything is free. It doesn't mean that you don't go about your business and you don't buy stuff, and you don't do usually what you would do. It does mean, however, if you need something, you are able to get it. This helps everyone, because I mean, when all is said and done, when people keep taking stuff, things got to be manufactured. You still need inventory adjustment. You need inventory count. You have to be on the ledger with that. You have to order product. People got to make product. People got to transfer product. People got to take the packaging from the product away. You got to recycle that, rather than, you know, stuff just sitting there because people need it to do a job and they can't get it because the financial restraints. And this is good, especially for education, which I'm a big proponent of. However, my first calling is to the matter of the boss. When I say boss, I don't mean Bruce Springsteen at this point. I also, when I say boss, don't mean Katy Perry or Petey. That would be Pete from LMC. When I say the boss, I'm talking about the person who owned that signal, that PWNED owned that signal. He is risen indeed. Now, who he is, we could get back to that later. That is important. It has changed the world. I mean, hi ma'am, beautiful girl passing by. I like saying hello to all the beautiful ladies. You should see this one. I'm not telling you guys where I am, because you guys will come over here. Yeah, where was I? Yes, the beautiful one who owned that there 7 mil. Exactly. Now what you want to do is that you want to hello, more beautiful ladies. No, you can't see them. I'm gonna keep you watching the cross. I'm seeing them though. Hi ladies, good morning. Yeah. If Gigi Hadid was here, she'd fit right in. Yeah. Uh-huh. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was telling you guys about oh my goodness, it is good. See, here's the problem. I don't want you guys to get, you know, enslaved by your greed or your stupidity. Really, I don't. Right? Because what it's about is caring. What it's about is about sharing. My personal gift is music. Originally it was just hip-hop. Now I found out I could do other stuff besides programming and truck driving and, well, you know, security, etc. So now we're making music, and different persons would tell you that sometimes we're a little bit ruckus, but really it is just for your own benefits. We're almost at the time of sentient beings. You know, they're gonna be here pretty soon. We have DNA enhancement and different places in the world that pretty soon you're gonna be seeing things that at first in Revelations you thought it was just woo. It exists, it exists, it exists. For the most parts they're nice, for the most parts, but of course there's always disruptions. I'll still have you know though that the beautiful thing about this is that, well, pretty soon the strength that Jesus Christ talked about, as in the whole stupidity of racism, and you know, it's gonna pretty much be the evil part, the negative part of that is pretty much gonna be annulled, because the church is gonna figure out the power of what he means when he says, you know, the glory that the Father has given to me, I've given to you, so that they all may be one as we are one. So the Muslims would rejoice in Zion also. It wouldn't just be Mecca and Zion, it would be all the earth, and also us rock stars. Okay, shalom and truths of truths. Back to porn. Rockstar.